Hey y'all, I'm Sarah and welcome to Resin Adventures, where art and chaos come together to create something magical. Today's project was inspired by this mold. I've been wanting to do this set for quite a while now. I'm excited to do it. I will be filling it with clear mostly, letting it cure for a little while, just till it's a little bit sticky. And then I'm going to be adding in this powder. I cannot open it because it is going to go everywhere. But these are the Intense Chameleon powders by Let's Resin. They are amazing and they are beautiful. So I would like to make this set with this blue. And it's blue. Let me see if I can open it without making a total mess. But it is gorgeous. It was either this one or, hold on, let me see, or maybe this one. It's hard to tell, but look at the cap. Can you see how it's like really reflective? But it's got like it's like denim blue, but it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just a beautiful color. So dark blue, but it's got light blue hints of like specks in there, I guess. So it's between those two, but I have a little time to figure it out. So let me get to mixing. Okay, here we go. Let's mix this up. Hope everybody's having a really good day today. Okay, you can see it's in that stage where you can see there's stuff that's not quite mixed in all the way. It looks cloudy, so you want to keep mixing until it's not. And make sure you get in the sides. Do not forget the sides and the bottom. Some people say to do it for so many minutes. I just do it until it looks clear, and then I put it in the vacuum chamber to degas it. Okay. It's looking pretty good. It helps to have the right tools to mix too. There are mixers out there for resin. I have not gotten to get one yet, so that will happen in the future, I am sure. Okay, and you can see all the bubbles in there that I just mixed in. Totally normal. Okay, let's put it in the vacuum chamber and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is fill these up mostly, not all the way, because I want to put a back on them so that you can't see what these are from the back. We want to make sure they're like real dominoes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get going here. Oh, I forgot. Okay, just a little spritz of alcohol. And I'm just eyeballing this. I have no idea if I have enough or if I made too much resin. We don't know. There's a lot of Dominos to fill though. And I'm probably going to fast forward you on this. Nobody wants to see me fill 100 of these. All right, I'll be right back. Okay guys, that's it for now. Let me wipe my hands off real quick. We're going to spray all these real nice. I'm going to wait about, because these are kind of thin, I would say probably about 4 hours before I come back. We want it to be somewhat tacky. And I'll show you what that means when I come back. Okay, see you guys soon. Okay guys, so this is just about ready to go. I'll show you. If you can look, it's not quite hard, but it's really tacky. So you can kind of see, like, it's right in between it being set and gooey. So this is perfect stage to start brushing on your mica powder. And this is the one I'm going to be using. It's by Let's Resin, and it is their Intense Chameleon powder, and it is just their blue. So what I'm going to do, you don't need a lot of this. I know it seems like a small pot, but you really don't need a lot to brush on. This is just the cap here. Let's see how this goes. Wow, that was way too much. It's okay, we will spread it around. What I'm doing is just brushing the back here. Now the Intense Chameleon powders are great because you don't have to back them in any particular color. They're going to be just as they are. So like sometimes like chameleon powders, you have to back them in a particular color for them to be like really visible. These ones you don't have to worry about at all. I think I need a different brush. Hold on. Okay, I found a little bit softer brush. I just noticed that the resin was getting indented with the brush I was using before, so I'm going to use something a little more gentler. All I'm going to do is just go over the backs of these, make sure all the corners and stuff are taken care of, make sure everything's covered. And I'm going to put you on a fast forward just so you can see all this done. You don't want to watch me paint all these one at a time. All right, guys, it's time to back these up. And I was going to do white, but I was a little afraid because I painted the mica on that you're going to see blue around the edges. And I don't want to disturb the mica that's on the resin that's here already. So I decided to go with the other color that I wanted to use, which is Blue Blood by Eye Candy. And I'm really not sure how much resin I'm going to use. So I have some split up in a couple cups because if I don't use it all, I have other things I can use that resin for right now. So let's go ahead and mix some of this up. Let me move some of this out of the way. And probably this one. Let's see. You guys can see better, I think. Over here. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. There you go. You guys are going to love this color. It doesn't look like much in the container at all. But once you mix it up in resin, it is so pretty. And I thought, you know, Domino's don't have to have white backs. We can make it whatever color we want. That's the fun of this, right? So we're just going to mix this up really well. I hope you can see how pretty that is. You want to mix your micas really well. You can let them sit for a minute and any unmixed mica will come to the surface and you can see it. So that's not generally what I do. I just try to mix it really well first. But if you're patient, you can wait for mica powder unmixed mica to come up. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see this. Okay. All right, so what I did, I kind of cleaned them up a little bit, the best I could, with some tape over the top, just getting the extra mica as much as I can without disturbing my pieces here, because you do not want to disturb or mold one of your pieces by accident and then fill it with this, because more than likely this is the resin that you fill the back with will go to the front of your piece and ruin it. So definitely not something you want to do. So these are already pretty full. I don't think they're going to take too much resin, but I've been wrong before. So let's get pouring. And I'm definitely going to put you on a fast forward so you don't have to watch me do every one of these. You just want to dome them a little bit. That looks just about right. That looks wonderful too. And I didn't put this in the vacuum chamber. It's going to be so thin. I'm not worried about the bubbles at all. Oops. That one is really full. There's a piece of resin here that it's trying to stick to. I'm hoping it just went in the drink. Well, it'll be all right in there, I guess. There we go. So it's trying to, well, it's overfilled. Get some off there. Yeah, definitely overfilled that one. It's okay. We can move it over. See, this one's doing the same thing. I guess I should get those pieces off. Okay, let's fast forward and I'll see you guys here soon. Okay, well, this is the messiest mold I have ever had to use. I have never had such a problem filling a mold before. And, well, it's basically a bunch of molds put together, but this was fairly difficult. So what I'm going to do now, grab my long neck lighter. And I guess I could have waited to move that. Just go over the top of this. This is to pop bubbles. At this point, I don't want to use alcohol because it's going to reduce surface tension, and these are just going to go all over the place. The resin is just going to flow way too easy over these edges for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm going to go over all these, and I'll see you on demold. All right, guys, it's time to demold these. All I can say is this was an incredibly messy resin project. I don't know if I'd want to do this again. It was incredibly hard to keep the resin from doing this. I was afraid to not have them overfull because then you'll have an indentation when the resin cures, it indents. Now, if I had been smart, I would have underfilled them and then afterwards backed them with UV resin to fill the top, to make them solid on the top and have no indent. But, you know, we're here today, so let's get unmolding. Okay, ready? Oh, isn't it beautiful though? Oh my goodness. And look how shiny they are. Wow. That is gorgeous. Look at the color. How could you not love that? Now see, that little piece be easy to clean, but I'm going to show you. Let's get one like this. Now we have that there to clean off, and that's the problem. Let's see if we just trim it a little bit, what happens. The problem is I don't want you to know one domino from another. So if you notice an imperfection from the back, you'll be able to figure out which one is which. So stuff like that. But if they're all imperfect, I guess it won't matter, right? All right. I just love these so much. They are so pretty. Yeah, these are going to get used whether they're perfect or not. I think that we will love to use these. They are just beautiful. I have to decide what color to do this, though. So let me get all these demolded, trimmed up a little bit, and we're going to be fast forwarding through all this. So I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, so I decided, excuse me, to use my Deco Color liquid silver to do the dots, the bigger ones. This tip will not fit in these little holes, but I want to use this silver for the bigger ones. I have, what I'm going to use for the other one is the Sharpie silver permanent marker, and it looks okay. I would prefer to have something like this and a smaller tip so I can do this, because it's okay, but it's not as pretty as the silver, like the Deco Color silver. Look how pretty that is. So maybe I will do this with this color for now, the Sharpie, for now, until I can find a silver pen or a gold pen that has a smaller tip on it so that I can do little details like that. But I am not going to film me doing all this. So I will be back with you shortly with these all done. All right, see you soon. You guys, these turned out so much better than I thought they were going to. I did not have high hopes for them when they were in the mold, but they are beautiful. I had to go to Michael's and get a couple more size silver pens because the one I have was way too big. And actually they sell a set. This one's the gold one. Let me zoom out a little bit. This one's the gold one. They have the same set for silver, which is what I got here. And they have the chisel tip, the fine point, and the extra fine point. And I needed the fine point and the extra fine point, both of those actually, to finish these. So we needed 3 different size markers, really. And the extra fine I used to do the line in between. But they are just so pretty. That color in the background, let me see if I can find one that doesn't have a dot. That color in the background is just, I don't know, something else. I wish I could just buy it. I don't know if I can or not. If I could just buy their chameleon powders without having to buy an entire set, I would just buy the biggest jar that they have of that blue. It is so pretty. I'm looking for it now. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, the Intense Chameleon Powder is what it was. And it was the blue one. And I used every bit of that one pot to do this. I almost did not have enough. I was surprised. But these Dominos have surprised me with the amount of resin they needed, for the amount of pigment they needed. They needed a lot. But it was all worth it. And I thought, you know, man, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to pour these again. I'm definitely going to pour them again. This was a lot of fun, actually. And I'm glad that I got to do it with you guys. All right. Let me move some of this out of the way because I have some more to unmold that I had forgotten about. And if I had been smarter, I would have done these a little bit shallower and then backed them in white, which I still might paint the backs of them white so that you can see how pretty they are. I haven't, obviously don't know exactly what they are yet, but I want to show you. I just know that these turn out better on a white background. So let's start with this one. And I can't remember what I did. Oh, this one's green. Oh, look at that. You see, can I zoom in a little bit here? Look at that. That is just so pretty. I mean, the possibilities for this stuff is endless. It's one of the reasons I keep playing with it. It just, there's always something to surprise you. You see what I mean? You put this on there, you can't, I mean, you can see it. Oops, sorry. You can, But it does show up better. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. It does show up better with a lighter background as opposed to the dark, but it still looks good either way. You know, these would make great little pendants, and it's probably what I will do. Matter of fact, I have some that I've already done just to show you what they look like. So these are ones I've done in the past, but I just glue on with E6000. Just a little, what do you call those things? I can't think of what they're called. Bail, yeah. And I just glue them on, let them sit for a little while, and then they're ready to go. This one was a little too thick. But you can see how pretty they are as little pendants. I love them. So I love this mold so much, and I just happened to find it at Dollar General. Crazy. Let's see, what color is this? Dark? Let's see. Maybe I accidentally poured too much in there. Ooh, guys, I don't know what this is. This is not pretty, though. It might be pretty to somebody. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's blue blood. I wonder if I had extra blue blood left from when I poured the backs. I bet you that's what it is. Okay. Well, not the prettiest color to put in there, I would say. But that's all right. You don't know unless you try. Let's see. Here's some more. I just love this. I think this is the peacock blue. I can't remember what color I use. I'll have to go back in the video and make a note of it on the screen for you. Obviously not the same green, but it does look kind of green. I know I wanted to try different colors. It's just so much dimension to these, and they're just simple. They're just simple little things. Let's see. Oh, I just love that. That is gorgeous. I do want to try to paint like the back of one white and see if that turns out good, because you can see how much I pop with the white in the background as opposed to like if you put this one here, it just dims it down. You put the white in the background, you can see everything, which is kind of what I would like. Like you see this one is the same way. So even though I've already put a bail on here, I may try to paint the back a little bit too. We'll see what happens. These are terrible to me. Somebody might like them. But I won't throw these out. These will come in handy with like a project in the future that I need to, maybe I just need a little bit more resin in, and I can drop these in to actually take up some of the space if I don't have enough resin to finish a small project. So you can always use your extras for stuff. These I'll probably put some bails on and do them just like these. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a really good time doing this. Please like and subscribe. I am a new YouTuber, and so I'm growing. Hopefully I can grow with you guys. All right. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for being with me.